And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete.
Thrown away.
Now that'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Complete to
Jakeem Grant. 68 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Extra point is good.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He hits Gronkowski on the out route. He finds some open field here. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play. Brady to Gronkowski. 43 yards. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. Clayton Fedulum there on the stop.
Boy, the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
No, 66. Check.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And it's 3rd down.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Complete.
Jakeem Grant. 78 yards. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you bring some doubt in their minds.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard
The
line.
Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Flushed out right. And that's incomplete.
Brady on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Brady. Going up top for Miller. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Buccaneers, nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now McCoy. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. And that one makes it 14-7.
Point is good. Makes the score Dolphins 14. Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Got a man open, that's Devontae Parker, complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Dolphins.
From midfield, here's Tua. And throw right side complete to Parker. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 41. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
35-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady rolling to his right. And he finds Howard complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
The kick is...
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards to pick up there. Now Tua. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Tua to throw again. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And this is taken in at the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll try to run with Breida. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. It's good, and it's 21-10.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete here.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's now second and 10.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Forced out to his left. Looking downfield for Godwin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And now it's third down.
Brings up third down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Fournette. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Shaq Lawson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Airing this one out for Evans. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Check 26, check 26.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Going to air it out deep for Gronk. And got his man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Fournette. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Byron Jones brought him down. A gain of 4. It's now
from the 41. Brady. He'll buy some time right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 20. After the turnover, it's Tua. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. To throw again. Brady drops this one off to McCoy underneath. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there of 22. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Brings up
throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller there to make the grab. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
His kick.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Dolphins 28.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. The 30, 10, 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Complete.
Jordan Howard, 66 yards. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Dolphins 35, Buccaneers 17.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A throw down the field caught by his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 23 yards on the pickup, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Eric Rowe. Accelerating, and off he goes.
Come on and get it.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Sanders for the extra point.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A short kick taken at the 18. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak. And what he's got the lane, and there he goes. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, 67 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. And his kick is good.
Makes the score, it's Dolphins 42. Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
It's third down and 4 yards.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
Complete.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
1st down, Dolphins.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Gesicki.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Tua on 4th down. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check.
Shotgun now for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 33 yards that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Dolphins 42.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. Their momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The throw right sideline here is complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Here's Tua. Quick hitch, complete. It's Grant. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
On the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Flush to his right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Carlton Davis picks it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They need a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
Throwing again on second down. Brady going deep this time for Miller. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Brandon Jones picking it off.
By the Dolphins.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to pass. Tua. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Here we go.
Carlton Davis picks it, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Buccaneers, 37.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you, now you take care of us.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
At the 40.
Back to throw is Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down.
11 on the play.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout
A gain of 13.
as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. On 1st down, here's Breida. A big gain there, and that should certainly The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Chicago Bears. On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return. The Bears take over first and at their own 27-yard line.
Now Foles. And his first look is incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. He's dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Foles. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 15. Big-time return there, 40 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. They run. Stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Now Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. Cook. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Vikings 7, Bears 0. Dan Bailey to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Foles. Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Vikings' 42-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Foles. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Tariq Cohen, 42 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle. Got the 6, though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this one, he got away without getting burned.
The kickoff for Chicago.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
That's another Vikings first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
On the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Eddie Pinheiro lining up 40.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's now 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Cook. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Credit that sack to Robert Quinn. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
You get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off. lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Fourth down, Cousins. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
By the Bears.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Foles caught out inside by Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. First down, Chicago.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Foles on the handoff. Here's Cohen. Looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
12-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Foles buying time to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 12-yard touchdown grab as the Bears push further out in front. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Bears 21, Vikings 7. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this ride?
Well, I've been told by my coach.
He's got a man complete. Well, the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Ball carrier. Roquan Smith in
on second down, Cook. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Brings up fourth down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
Sets up fourth down.
So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Bailey's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something that feels somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Cousins to throw it. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll run with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
At the Bears, 6.
They try again with Cook. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Tackle made.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he'll get him. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again.
Point conversion.
They'll try and run it. They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
21. Vikings, 16.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears will extend their lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Bears 28, Vikings 16.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. It's complete to the receiver field. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First down, here's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
At the 19-yard
From the red zone now, Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown Vikings. Adam Thielen there to make the grab. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. To the air again, it's Cousins. And he's brought down. Throws left side. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets him even closer. Now a 2-point game. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Patterson on the return. The Bears take over first and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
And it's third down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. Try and throw. And Robinson with a big catch. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. The yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That'll be a gain of 16, and that'll bring up fourth down. Back to throw again. That's complete to Mooney.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Gain of 25 yards.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, a run with Cohen. He was brought down by Eric Wilson.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They try again with Cohen. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
On first down, it's Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum.
You can't give the guy a skirt steak.
That's
skirts all the time.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action now. Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long.
On play action, Cousins. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
Cousins pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
From the 28, it's second and 5.
And 5. At the 28-yard line.
Again, it's Cousins. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At the 22-yard line.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. We look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try one for on first and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll run forward Tariq Cohen. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
About a half yard from the end zone, third and goal. Now Foles. Got his man, and it's caught for the Chicago touchdown. Demetrius Harris, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game, as the Bears push further out in front. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Bears 42, Vikings 24.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 5-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts.
No gain on the
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 more.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. That'll be complete to Cook. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
1st and 10.
They go play action. Cousins. Smith catches left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
To the sideline and incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll throw again. Cousins. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
And it's good, but it's also a little consequences. This game is over.
Bears 42, Vikings 31.
On the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, Wilson steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor.
On the play. It's now third down.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's now second and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, second and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 31 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10, just shy of the 30. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Mahomes.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
Tyreek Hill. 71 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were
thrown across his body and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Dang, man, I guess we're looking at the wrong side right here.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes rolling to his left. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle. Steps away. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
On the play.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, this from 48. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Out to his left. And that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Wilson, after the play fake to Carson, on the move to his left. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Wilson rolling to his right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. To throw again is Wilson, being chased out left. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson there to make the grab. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore, 53 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first. First quarter. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there. You've given your...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They give him a gain of 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
First and
a gain of 32 that time. To throw, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete to number 10.
Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Don't say nothing. Play 56, play 56. Hey, tight that. There you go. Easy.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's second.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
56 to Mike. 56 to 14. Let's go, D.
To throw again, Wilson. And caught left side, Olsen. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
I can't believe they even let you play.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 38, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
To number 10, Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out? And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Mahomes going to throw. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He'll buy some time right. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes to throw once more. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. Throwing now is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete to Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. Escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC-10. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
Point conversion.
There was no going through the under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Chiefs.
Now on first down. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
3-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Flushed out right. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know what's funny? They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 73 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
1-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
With the handoff.
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. On 3rd down, Carson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. On 1st down, it's Carson. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
The carry.
Damian Wilson in on the stop.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run high. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he he's got it. So the try for two successful, and that bumps their lead up even further.
50. Chiefs 35. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brought him down.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
14. Tempo short.
Now it's Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Anthony Hitchens just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson steps away to his left. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Seahawks on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 17. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Alert.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, and now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Mike 56.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Will Dissly, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down.
I'll tell you, as a defender, you've got to make life as difficult as possible when you're trying to cover a big tight end because you know his catch radius is huge. He's unable to pull that one in, though.
On third down, Wilson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete.
On the keeper. Incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
12-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes dancing to his left. Goes underneath for Bell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll give him a yard on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Now Bell. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Mahomes. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
Harrison Butker on.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
21-yard line.
Now Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he's got Lockett. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now is Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Watch the curl.
This is Carson. And he's taken down at the 50. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They run again with Carson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
And the ball carrier.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup, and the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. 64 was Matt Prater's record. This would top that by a yard. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.